You know, as local business owners, we're all deeply invested in the future of our community. But what if I told you the single most important factor for our long-term success is something we might be overlooking? It isn't our buildings or our roads. It's the minds of the people who will one day work for us.
So let's just ask the question straight up. What is our community's most valuable asset? Really think about it. It's not the bricks and mortar. It's the untapped potential sitting in our local schools right now.
It's these students. They're the ones who are going to become our future employees, our leaders, our innovators. And you know what? Their ability to solve problems is going to directly shape the future of every single one of our businesses. But they are facing a challenge that no generation before them ever has.
People are calling it the critical thinking gap. See, in a world that is just flooded with information, and now AI, just being able to remember facts, well, that's becoming kind of obsolete. The skill that matters now, the skill employers are desperate for, is critical thinking. And it's a skill our schools are really struggling to keep up with.
Okay, so let's get real for a second. What does this actually look like day to day? Well, imagine a student gets a research paper assigned. Instead of wrestling with the ideas, they just ask an AI for the answer. They're using this incredible technology as a shortcut, a magic answer button, not as a tool to help them think deeper. The result? A huge skills gap that leaves them unprepared for the real-world problems we need them to solve.
So here's the absolute key. The solution isn't to just throw more content, more facts at them. It's to fundamentally upgrade how they think. We have to build better thinkers, period.
And that is exactly where AutoNateAI comes in. And honestly, it's not another boring course or textbook. The best way to think about it is like a cognitive gym. It's a place where students actually train their minds, doing reps of critical thinking exercises to build up that mental muscle. And the workout is built on this really simple but incredibly powerful three-step model. First, they learn a mental framework, a new way to look at a problem. Then they immediately apply it in a hands-on challenge guided by AI. And finally, and this part is the secret sauce, they reflect on how they did it. That's what makes the skill stick.
And when you see it next to the traditional school model, wow, the difference is just night and day, isn't it? The old way is passive. It's all about memorizing for a test. This way is active, it's collaborative, and it builds skills they'll actually use for the rest of their lives. It's the difference between knowing about something and knowing how to do it when it counts.
And that third step, reflection, this is where the science gets really, really cool. Research from Harvard showed that just 15 minutes of reflecting on how you learned something can boost your performance on the next task by a jaw-dropping 23%. This isn't just a nice little extra. It's the engine that turns experience into a real durable skill. And because the whole point is building a habit, this isn't some one-and-done workshop. When you sponsor a student, you're giving them a full year of access to AI tools and a whole community. It's a complete learning ecosystem. Okay, so this all sounds great for the students, right? But let's talk about what really matters for us. Let's talk about your return on investment, because this is where it gets really powerful. This isn't just good for the community, it's genuinely great for your business. Think about it this way. When you sponsor a student from one of our local schools, you're not just making a donation. You are making a direct investment in your future talent pipeline. I mean, the student you help today could literally be your most innovative employee in just a few years. But hey, you don't have to take my word for it. Just listen to what a local coffee shop owner right here in Grand Rapids had to say. For them, it was the single best marketing investment they made all year. Why? Because the community notices. They see which businesses are stepping up for our kids.
And the benefits are totally real, and you can see them. Sponsoring businesses get recognized on school websites, in newsletters, even in local media and on social media. You build this amazing direct connection with local families. Plus, you actually get to see the impact you're making through progress reports. It's incredible.
So if you're feeling that little spark, let's talk about what it looks like to become a community partner. You get to choose the kind of impact you want to make. And the great thing is, this is designed so that businesses of any size can get involved. Whether you're a solopreneur who wants to sponsor one student, or a growing business that could support a whole classroom, or even a community leader ready to partner with an entire school, there's a level that makes sense for you. I really want to leave you with this one thought, because it's so important. This is not charity. It's about taking an active role in building the future we all want to see. It is community-powered workforce development, plain and simple. So, the last question is for you. Are you ready to invest in the minds that are going to shape our community for decades to come? Are you ready to help build the kind of thinkers our region will absolutely depend on?
If you're ready to be a part of this, the next step couldn't be easier. Just visit AutoNateAI.com/sponsor to get started.
AutoNateAI. This is where critical thinking truly meets community impact. Thanks so much for your time.